Page 18, an ancient dance. Keyword there is dance. One sharp, this is in the key of E minor, it says in the thing. Make sure you can do the scale for E minor. And while you're at it, also be doing the scale for G major, because it also has one sharp. 3/4 time. I don't have a lot to point out here. In the right hand, you'll just hear, and I connect everything at first. It's just 1, 3, and then a 1. So it's 3, 1, and 2. Remember the F sharps? And then reach down for the last measure, the first line, D sharp. And all of those D's in that measure are sharped, because that sharp applies for the whole measure. So forth. Third line down, you're here. 1, 2. Connect these if you can. This kind of a pattern, you're going to get a lot, and you need to get it. This took me a long time to get. I remember when I was here, I just couldn't get it. The fingers didn't want to do it. You just take it slowly, a little bit at a time, one thing at a time. Just think about the next one, and you shift your weight to those fingers and go with it. You know, we talk about you're walking, you shift your weight from leg to leg, foot to foot. And here, you're shifting weight from finger to finger. You're walking. It's just, you got 5 legs in each hand to deal with, and that's okay, because you can do that. I can shift my weight to 2 different fingers at the same time. Just put them down and let the weight do it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, and then the triplets, 1, 2 and a 3 and a, and it's a 2 and then a 3, and then a 1. It's because of the black key. Otherwise, we could just do a 3 here, but the black key messes that up. So they're going to go here, 1, skip. We're saving the index finger for the black key. You can, if you want, is instead of 3, 4, you don't need to. You can just stay where you're at and use 2, 3. Here, 1, but then use 3rd finger on the A. So it's here, 2. That works. That's fine too. Left hand, you got these broken chords here, sort of. Then we add put the hands together. So forth. You put your hands together. Okay. Add the articulation. The staccatos. Connect the E and the B. You can't connect the B because it's a repeated note, but you can go here. So here and then accent. They're putting accents on the beginning of most of these measures, not all of them. Okay, I mean, I would get a natural accent anyway, but they want more than a natural accent. And it's in both hands, so it's a... There's no accent there in the right hand at the beginning of the second line. You're coming off of a phrase. You don't accent at the end of a phrase, I hope. Just come up. The left hand still gets that ba-dum-bum, so it's here. Put in the articulation. Dynamic wise, it starts out moderately soft. In my opinion, you could go soft. The accented notes are going to be just a little bit louder. So if it's moderately soft, then the accented notes are going to be moderately loud. I'd prefer to come down to soft, so the accented notes are just moderately soft. And then the right hand, that's the melody. That's what we want to hear. Moderately loud. That makes the accented notes loud for that one note. the second line, you go up to loud. So forth. You can do that. On the coda, the last line, morendo means kind of die away. Slow down and get softer and all. You're going to repeat those 2 measures. Really, they should have printed it out. It should be 4 measures long, but they're saving space on the page, so they put repeat sign. Just play it twice. Slow. You're just dying away. I have a problem with that on a dance. If people are moving to this, you don't be slowing down and stuff. You got to keep the same speed. So I assume maybe they're not really moving to this. This is some other kind of dance. I mean, a dance doesn't necessarily have to be danced to, but okay. Then the last piece of the puzzle we need to add would be the speed. Allegro, rhythmically, well, I do everything rhythmically. I'm not sure about that. Just keep a solid beat until you slow down. But allegro, it's got to be accurate. So what do you feel allegro is? And it's the flow of the piece. So too allegro for you? I don't know. 1, 2, 3. That may be too slow. But again, it has to be accurate, so it has to be your allegro. We've added pedal for the last bit at the end. I disagree. If you did, I don't add pedal at the end like that. I just disagree with it, so I don't do it. It seems to me if you wanted to add pedal, you could pedal the first beat of every measure, reinforce that natural accent. So I'm not showing you the pedal, but I was going down with the notes and then up on the second beat on each measure. Like so. Try that if you want. And then if you want to pedal the last measure, fine. That's fine. I guess my point I'm trying to make is if I'm not going to use pedal throughout the piece, I'm not going to use it at the end either, in most cases. So I could just hear. So you just put the pedal down with the first beat of each measure. And then if you want to use it at the last measure, that's fine. So you might try that too. That works.